Beth Kevlis is simply looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home here in Arlington in hopes of moving away from a crowded city. But in today's housing market, her journey to find the perfect 2-family home might take a little longer than expected.
Somerville has become really crowded. Somerville was always kind of crowded, but it's a different kind of crowd now. And Arlington still feels kind of like home. There's a mixture of people, and the community is small enough that you can get to know everyone, and you can be involved. I mean, you don't have to be involved, but you can be.
The town of Arlington has changed a lot from its blue-collar days in the 60s and 70s. Working-class, multi-generational households were the norm, and bars and restaurants were sparse. In the 1990s, restaurants began to proliferate as Arlington attracted a wave of young professionals who saw it as a great place to settle down. The housing market dipped during the recession, but has skyrocketed since.
In general, the market right now, for the last 2 years, has been very different than what it has in my previous 28 years. It's the fewest amount of homes we've ever seen on the market. And in fact, for example, right now, there are only 15 single-family homes for sale in the entire town, and there's 11 condominiums.
Traditionally, Arlington has had an average of 50 homes for sale around this time of year and as many as 90, but McKenna says this is no longer the case. The location and affordability of Arlington compared to surrounding towns make it an attractive community for buyers spurred on by low interest rates. As to why there isn't as much supply, McKenna points to homeowners staying put after riding out the recession, many taking advantage of growing home values and adding on to them.
A few things happened. They reduced interest rates 3 times over the course of the past 6 years. So a lot of homeowners refinanced. What that caused them to do was at some point not only lower the payment, but pull out cash. And they decided, we've almost lost our home or we almost lost our job, let's stay where we are. So people renovated it.
Real estate agents are saying that this is a traditional single-family colonial home. Over 100 people attended the first opening house weekend, and with multiple offers, it was sold above the asking price. According to the Massachusetts Association of Realtors, which tracks home sales, the average cost of a single-family home is about $650,000 in Arlington, up from $500,000 in 2012, relatively low compared to other towns in the area. Many of the homes are being flipped, bought by contractors, and then resold.
A lot of smaller homes that are in the right school district or have the right zoning, developers, contractors are bidding against young couples, because they see an opportunity that they can enlarge the home and expand it, because there is a need for a lot of people that are moving into Arlington that they want the bigger home.
Kevlis, on the other hand, doesn't want a bigger home, just something that's within her price range.
My first feeling is that I really wish I decided to move about 3 years ago. But the prices are very high, and I'm seeing houses, single families up in Arlington Heights, in, I guess, what are good school districts, but they're going for 1.4, 1.5, and they seem to be getting their asking price. I would actually prefer something a little bit smaller. My ideal is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a living room and a dining room, and maybe some storage in the basement.
A tough quest in this market that doesn't show signs of slowing down. I'm Paola Tristan Arruda, reporting for Arlington Public News.